What's up, baby girl? Alright, you guys want a Peewee update? There he is. So, he got me up about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, then 3 o'clock in the morning, going outside. He's been drinking a lot of water. At 4 o'clock, he started having a seizure. Another good sized one where he's laying down and he's flopping around. Got him full of meds. He's been having one out of the 3. They were 19 hours apart. So the next 19 hours is in probably 5 hours from now or so. But he finally started wanting to eat. He got hungry, so I gave him a couple of cans of wet food. That's about the only thing he'll eat, Courtney's style of wet food. So I gave him that. It's beef and rice. So, of course, still giving him his medicine and the emergency meds. Everything's bumped up today since he had the seizure at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's 2 hours earlier than his normal meds. So everything got bumped up today, which ain't no big deal. Can't hurt. The one thing the neurologist told me is don't fear the medicine. So that just means just give it to him. So I've just been loading him up with meds. So just a few minutes ago, he started acting weird. He jumped up real quick, kind of just went to the window, kind of looked out, but kind of had a dazed look to him. So I went ahead and put the leash on him and got him outside real quick. One thing I was reading online is like stimulate the brain to help stop seizures, and I don't know how it will work with something like epilepsy or not, but all day I've been massaging, putting pressure on his eyes. So we got him outside so he could start smelling around outside to stimulate himself that way. He's got a tree out there, a neighbor's tree that he likes to smell around. Got him over to that. He started sniffing around. Again, putting pressure on his eyes when they're closed for 10 to 60 seconds, it says. So I've been doing that, but he acted real strange, so I wanted to try to... I thought it was like, it felt like maybe the beginnings of a seizure was going to come on, or maybe even a small one was happening or something. I didn't really see, I can't really say it was a seizure. It almost looked like the pre-stage of. So I wanted to try doing different stimulants to see if we could suppress it, if you will. And after we came back in, he's laying here now, perfectly content. So hopefully that helped that situation. So since I'm keeping him in my office while I work, keeping an eye on him, so every little movement. So if it happens again, I'll do the same thing, get him up, try to stimulate him in other ways to see if we can suppress it again. I just gave him his normal meds now. So in about an hour or so, I'll give him another dose of his emergency meds. And we'll keep going. If he does have any more seizures between now and tomorrow, I'll probably take him into the neurological center and let them hook him up to an IV so they can break them. And that's the hardest thing about the seizures is getting them to break, so they don't stop, so they don't keep happening. So that's where we're at. So we'll see where we are tomorrow. But I'm trying to keep the little guy from going into another one. I got his bells on him, so around his neck, so I can hear if he starts having one. So that's what alerted me at 4 o'clock this morning. So. All right, thanks everybody, and that's our Peewee update and baby girl.